Hey guys, welcome back to Riding to the Pine. Today's show is proudly brought to you by our sponsors, JPM Hardwoods and Alpha Exteriors. Now, this is the end of day 2, and I thought I'd start grabbing another set of volunteers because volunteers keep this game alive. So, firstly, Brian, welcome to the show, brother.
Thanks, Brendan.
So,
Pleasure to be here.
yeah, so it's been a pretty good tournament. So, firstly, give the audience at home a bit of a sort of who you are and what sort of role you do here.
Brian Sullivan's my name. I was asked to come to this tournament to be the umpires coordinator. Now, I allocate umpires to games to umpire. The unfortunate thing is that this particular tournament we were one umpire short, which meant I had to go on the field and fill up the gaps as well. Now, I've had 20 years experience of umpiring up to senior levels in Newcastle, as well as during the last 12 years, I think it is, as umpires coordinator for country, for all the country tournaments.
So you were the perfect person to just step into that missing role this weekend.
That's right, yeah.
So let's talk about this weekend. So obviously we had 2 days, basically from 8:30 through to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 to 4 games per field. How did you feel that it went?
I was quite happy. My fellow umpires are happy, which was really good. Yeah, organisation in the background, ground staff was great. Yeah, it made our life much easier for us. Scorers were well educated, had no issues there. The umpires themselves, they get to learn a great deal by working with experienced umpires. Definitely. We all learn off each other. We have a core group of individuals at this particular tournament that are regular supporters of our country championships, have a great deal of experience. And we've got 3 umpires that participated in this tournament. That myself, I went to Little League Nationals. We had Mario, who'd been to the Senior League Nationals tournament. We're missing the gentleman from Tamworth, unfortunately, who'd been to Junior League Nationals. So we have an opportunity to have umpires to assist at these tournaments with very good experience.
That's very good because obviously now down here in the Illawarra, I think the big name down here is like a Trent Thomas.
Trent Thomas, the international umpire, yes.
So
yes,
obviously,
yes.
I didn't see his face around. Is he still umpiring?
He's still umpiring. Yeah. I don't know whether it's too much in the local competition, but
he's earned his stripes.
He's earned his stripes, most definitely, yes. He did turn up for a short time yesterday and today. I did get the opportunity to speak to him, but he only popped down to see one of his local umpires here in Illawarra to see what he was, how he was working, how he looked on the field and everything else. And He just said to me that you're doing a great job coaching him, Brian. I can't see any reason why he shouldn't be out there. He looked the part, which is important.
And that's not just looking the part, but obviously,
gaining the knowledge.
Gaining the knowledge. And then, it's really good to be in a tournament environment to, as much as a player goes through their selection criteria, come out and sort of play the game as best they're possible, umpires do the same thing.
Exactly,
right?
Yes.
Knowing the rules, trying to be like almost a silent umpire. The umpire that's never heard is a
you sometimes need to be heard.
Yeah.
I keep on saying to everybody, we're the third team and we'll always win.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, I mean, I didn't see you chuck anyone this weekend.
No,
everyone must have been on the same.
One and only management goal was to keep people on the park. We came close on a few occasions.
Yeah.
However, individuals that were involved understand that, yes, we have a certain amount of lenience, and after that, yes, you don't want to test us.
There's a line. There's a line.
There's a line, indeed, yes.
And so obviously, this tournament felt pretty well run. It's always great to have at least minimum 2 umpires per game.
Yep.
Because I know that umpires they can be as a resource. They're pretty short up and down all over Australia, aren't they?
Most definitely, throughout Australia, especially in our country regions. We are now starting to work on a program where we have individuals like myself, a gentleman up in Tamworth, local umpire Glenn Taylor. We have another gentleman up in Port Macquarie, Jeremy Braden. So the gentleman at Tamworth is Danny Earnshaw. Yep. We're trying to get Baseball New South Wales umpires to allow us to accredit people to the minimum level. Yep. Now, that minimum level doesn't cover rules scenario. It covers positions where people need to be to make the correct decisions.
Well, that's right. You don't want to be in the wrong spot and can't really.
You can't make the right decision.
Yeah,
if you can get the 6 most important things right, ball strike, fair, foul, safe and out. If you can be in the correct position to make those decisions, that's the best part of the game done. And the most frightening thing for people is when they start learning or asked to umpire, where do I stand?
Yeah. I would have thought it was a given because obviously, like generally, I say that as a fan of baseball watching MLB.
Yes.
So I see how they run, but obviously this is not your regular people that become umpires,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So it's good to hear that that is something as basic as positioning yourself on the field. That you guys are making sure as a point of importance,
Yes. Yes.
right? Because how many times say you didn't see that? And I was like, well, I was in the position to make the best call.
That's right.
Right. So
Yep.
now I recently came back from Tamworth. They were running an umpires clinic up there. Was that
Yes.
something that was linked through you guys?
No, it wasn't. It was actually run by a few of our ABL umpires that were actually at Tamworth.
Oh, right.
I know Paul Ladder was there from Lismore. He was working with a couple of ABL umpires from Brisbane. We have Dave Brody go up there from New South Wales, who's a Blue Sox when they have home games.
Yep.
It was just something they had to improve the umpires that were up there for that tournament to help them be prepared for that particular
I mean, obviously, you yourself can only be in a certain one region at a time.
That's right. Yes.
Now, obviously, how do people get involved if they do look to kind of maybe their playing days are on the out, or maybe playing's not for them? How do they approach becoming an umpire?
The best way to do that is most of the associations have an umpires association. If not, some of the smaller associations speak to the executive of those associations. Surely they will accept any volunteers.
Yeah.
And from there, we can then start working with those people designated in those areas to start training them up. We're really interested in the mum and dads as well too. Not necessarily players coming into the cricket, but the mum and dads, because the beginning program that we're looking at running is suitable for mum and dads. So they can go out there, learn, and then go out and help on Saturday morning. The best part about it is it's the best seat in the house.
Yeah.
So they can be on the park with their children and enjoy the game firsthand right in front of them.
I mean, look, if the parents are going to sort of be there, why not just join in the fun, right?
That's right. Why sit on the hill just drinking coffee? Yeah, it's good to bag umpires or officials. Everybody loves doing that.
Until you have a go yourself.
Yeah.
That's actually not as easy as you make it look.
That's right. Yeah. That's one of the biggest comments that people make. That you make it look so easy, but that's purely from experience. Practice makes perfect. Indeed, it does. Yes.
Well, I sort of want to touch into a bit more fun side. Are you an MLB fan? Do you have a favorite team yourself?
Boston Red Sox. Unfortunately, we're not travelling so well this year.
No, today, look,
actually, we had a victory today. Hey, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, my wife's also a Yankees fan, so the household's quite interesting.
That is a divided household.
Isn't it? Indeed, yes.
There's borders.
They're borders, yeah. However, it's a good fun household, yeah.
Now, is there a favourite player that kind of got you into that club, or what kind of made you kind of draw yourself to Boston?
I guess just the colour of the uniform. Originally, probably about 30 odd years ago.
So we're talking the standard, the white with the red lettering?
The white and red lettering,
yeah.
Yeah. And then David Ortiz, Pappy, who's,
I can see you're definitely a mirror image of David Ortiz right here.
Why is that, eh?
No.
I know how to swing about. That's the only thing.
No, that's good to hear. Well, let's have some more fun. So let's get our cameraman to come a bit closer, because everyone knows now we have a favourite segment here. We're going to rip ourselves some baseball cards. Do you collect cards, Brian?
No, I don't.
Well,
I think I should, really, shouldn't I?
Definitely. I mean, now I'm not going to be knocking your age here, but if some of the cards that came out when you were a bit younger, they're worth a lot of money.
Indeed, they are.
They are, right?
Definitely.
So, I want you to show the public what you can rip out of this. Show the cards. Let's see if you pull any Boston wonders out for us.
There's Detroit.
So we have a Gagne workmate from Detroit.
Cincinnati.
Oh, nice. LA De Cruz.
Who's that one there?
Oh, we have a Tyler Callahan out of Cincinnati.
White Sox.
Oh, Tim Elko. So up and coming player for the White Sox.
Astros.
Oh,
that's gone.
Boo. Boo the Astros,
Boo.
Right? Who likes the Astros? No one here, that's for sure.
And we have a Dodgers.
We have Dodgers. So we have Hae-Sung Kim. Now that's a decent pack, man. Let's see if I can one up you here, because this is a series that we're players who play for the first time. We're MLB patch to debut. Now, obviously, this is a very highly sought out card, but let's see how our luck goes. Now there's a good start. So we have a Jack Leiter out of Texas. Now that's my favorite.
That's
team.
your favorite. No, they're no good.
no. Since 2023, I agree. We have a Logan out of Houston. Then we have a Manical Garcia out of Kansas City. Oh, here's a nice one. We have a Fortune 15. We have a Pete Alonso for the Mets now.
Wow.
No longer
No
playing.
longer Mets.
Now he's a Baltimore player.
Orioles, yes indeed.
We have a Kate Gibson out of the Miami Marlins system there. And we're going to finish with a Chase Meredith. Now, obviously, he's a rookie player coming through the White Sox. So, no big hits there, unfortunately. But, hey, this is the fun of card collecting. Is it a rubber hole? It's a big hole.
Yep.
So, but when you hit it, it's a fan experience that just you can't explain until you pull that magic card.
Yep.
But hey guys, this is going to wrap us up for today. I've said a big shout out to our sponsors at Alpha Exteriors and JPM Hardwood. But look, stay tuned. We have the Women's Country Champs coming up in the first weekend of July.
4th and 5th of July. Yes.
I'll see you there.
In Newcastle, you'll see me there again.
Definitely.
Yep.
So until then, guys, take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, mate.
Brian. Cheers,
well done,
buddy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.